everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Reed Sheppard.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason, and it's Adams in at center. And for the Magic, on the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court, and it's Black in at point guard. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Thompson finds Adams. Up top, Smith. Thompson passes to Adams. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Black outside. Wagner with a screen on Thompson. Back to Wagner. And stolen by Durant. Here's the break. Here's Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Thompson's got his second basket.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. And stolen by Durant. Down low. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What? Wait. Hey. Dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Fran's such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Carter, a screen on Smith. Banchero against Smith. Back to Wagner. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Banchero. After Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Carter from outside, and he buries his first look.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Number 1, Houston.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Magic trail by 4. Outside Bane. There's a screen. To the left wing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here they come. And the shot goes. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size and he gives you the toughness.
Durant against Wagner. Shoots from 12. Orlando with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Black outside. Inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Smith with a screen on Wagner. Outside Eason. The three is up. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Smith against Banchero. Carter, a screen on Smith. Outside Carter. Launches a three. Counted from distance. Carter's got 8 points.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Banchero outside. To the paint. Here's Carter. No good that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Smith finds Durant. Outside Eason. Shot clock at 5. Durant for 3. Oh, misses the dunk. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's exactly what Carter Jr. should be doing. Rescuing plays off the offensive glass.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Wagner with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Banchero. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Rockets have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Pass to Black. Banchero surveys. Carter, a screen on Eason. Banchero against Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots inside. And Banchero gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Well, Stan, if you had the opportunity to coach Paolo Banchero, what would your message to him be?
Well, look, D.A., he doesn't need my notes, but I'd just urge him to refine his jump shot. He has incredible size and skill.
Count it.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And the Magic making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Wagner looking it over. Back to Richardson. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Easton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wagner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, when the shot clock is running out, 6'10" Wagner is a solid option.
Durant, the pass to Adams. Houston working the ball around. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 8.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Carter, a screen on Smith. And it's slammed in by Carter.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well and screen the rolls.
Thompson outside. Pass to Adams. And here's Durant. Shot from the low post is good. He's got 10.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Smith. Outside Carter, puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 5 assists in the game.
I like it when guys like Carter Jr. test their range and get rewarded.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you, Brian.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Houston shooting their first free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Smith. So for the Magic, Bataze's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Wagner. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Both shots good from the strike. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Graham.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
When it comes to attacking the basket, Banchero is one of the most dangerous players in the league.
Outside Durant from 17. Smith passes to Durant. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
To the middle. Here's Bataze, and Bataze throws it down.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Shepard. Durant with a screen on Richardson. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to De Silva. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Now Bain from the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3, Durant. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Richardson, the pass to Banchero. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The kick to Durant. Pass to Shepard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now Banchero. To the middle. That's good from Batase on the assist from Banchero. Batase's got his second bucket of the night. Durant surveying the D. Outside Finney Smith. Pass to Adams. Outside Durant. There's the 3. And Houston another 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Magic trail by 8. Batase with a screen. Jacks up a 3. No good there. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Houston. They're up by 8. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They've got Mo Wagner. He's out there with Goga Batase. And it's De Silva in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's De Silva. He's scoreless. Deflects the pass. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
The Rockets lead by 9. Here's Shepard. Last game, he had 28 points. The shot that time, not on target. To the paint. Right side, Bain. And he makes it on the layup. Bain's got his first points of the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Outside Richardson. Pass to Batase. Back to Richardson. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, if you bring it in the paint, you have to be aware of Capella. He's looking to swat shots.
Now Tate. Houston working the ball around. Here's Okogie. Over Bain. Okogie's shot is off. Magic trail by 9. Down low. Here's Batase. And Batase throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Shepard following the bucket by the Magic. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you see that? Capella sets the screen, then gets to a spot where his man can get him the ball for the score.
Now here's Richardson. Still without a bucket. Capella with it. Richardson picks him up. Pass to Shepard. Now Finney-Smith. Inside. Takes one from 10 feet. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Now Bain. Back to Richardson. No good with a layup.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's De Silva. Outside Richardson. Here's the three. Okogie pulls down the board. Houston leading by 9. And it's Tate off the drive. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Graham.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Wagner. And Black subbed in for Richardson. And then for Houston, Smith. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Chams, thanks for the report. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
Back to Black, 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Rockets lead by 10. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Black passes to Banchero. And Smith over to help. Pass to Black. Down low. It's tipped. All alone on the break. Here's Shepard. Great D that time from Bain. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Down by 12. They host the Pistons after this one, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Now here's Banchero. He has 6. To stop the drought. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Outside Eason. To the inside. And And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Eason.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Outside Eason. Off target with the three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Payne against Eason. Franz Wagner checked in for De Silva. And a change for the Rockets. Adams is checked in. Black outside. And Caro outside. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 12. Pass to Eason. To the middle. Adams, shot's good. Adams has gotten his second bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Howard's checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson, he's checked in for Shepherd. Black with it. Pass to Wagner. Back to Black. Just 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. That one goes. Count it. Batase's got 8.
Well, you know, over his emerging career, Black's assist totals have gone up. A great sign for his future.
Now here's Adams. Thompson, a screen on Wagner. Durant finds Thompson. Back to Durant. It's hauled in by the Magic. And Caro in the post. Covered by Smith. And Caro no good. The Rockets lead by 12. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Houston working the ball around. Thompson in the post. Black defending. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Eason. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. There's Howard with the 3. And he buries his first look.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Durant. Pass to Smith. Now here's Eason. Smith outside. Here's Thompson. On the wing, Durant. Back to Thompson. For 3, Smith. They get it again. Here's Adams. There's the block. Now Black. 8 points in his last time out. And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
Now here's Howard from deep, and Caro. Thompson pulls it in.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Brian, back to you.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Bataze, the Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Durant. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Howard in the high post. He's against Eason. Back to Howard. Pass to Bataze. Wagner outside. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Outside Eason. To the paint. Adams finds Thompson. Fires for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Now here is Howard. Pass to Black. Now Banchero. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Eason. Smith passes to Durant. We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Here's Eason. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Durant against Wagner. Pass to Howard. Now Bataze. Now here's Banchero. Covered by Smith. Looking to get it going. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Wendell Carter comes in for Bataze. And it's Desmond Bane in for Howard. And Banchero, no good on that one.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Here's Durant. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
The 3 from Bane. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
.15 seconds left in the second. Bane against Eason. And here's Bane. Pass to Carter. 2 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so it's Houston going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More 2K action in just a moment.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Orlando Magic.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough. You win.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Picked by Carter. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Smith with it. He's picked up by Banchero. From 12 feet. Eason, the pass to Adams. Here's Durant. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Durant's got 24 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Carter, a screen on Smith. Left side Carter. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Smith finds Thompson. Back to Smith. Eason with room. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Eason's got 11 points.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Black outside. Pass to Carter. 5 to shoot. Here's Black. Drops in the 3. Black's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And Black wants to keep getting better as a shooter. Draining shots like this will certainly help his confidence.
Come on, box him out.
Here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Down low. Tipped. Carter, the pass to Black. Oh, Durant with a steal. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Wagner with it. Kicks it out to Bain. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bain. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Smith outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Carter against Adams. Clock at 6. Outside Durant. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Magic trail by 13. Here's Bain. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Thompson. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner outside. Now Banchero. Adams covering. Carter, a screen on Adams. From deep, Banchero. Eason pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Launches it. Kept alive. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Timeout.
Thompson's got 8 assists here tonight.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Number 1, the Magic.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Wagner, the pass to Banchero.
Watch him.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, look, Banchero's a guy who can put the offense on his back, and sometimes he can do it for long stretches.
And Banchero drops them both.
And Banchero is the total package. A versatile big man who continues to improve every season.
Now here's Thompson. Give him 8. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 12.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And he knocks down the first one. And Banchero drops them both. Houston leading by 12. Smith outside. Durant against Wagner. Adams with a screen on Wagner. Durant's shot is off. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Now Black. He's got 5. Banchero outside. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Wagner against Durant. Over Wagner. Houston with another miss. Magic trail by 12. And Carroll passes to Black on the wing. Bain. Wagner outside. This one for three. And another miss by Orlando. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out. I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Now here's Black. Ben Carroll outside. Let's go with a 3. Kicks it out to Bain. Another shot. That shot is off. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Smith passes to Durant. Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Thompson, a screen on Wagner. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Wagner finds Ben Carroll. Outside Carter. Pass to Bain. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Thompson outside. Durant against Ben Carroll. Shoots from the block, and it's good for 2. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Magic making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Shepard. Thompson outside. Outside Eason. Smith against Ben Carroll. Pass to Thompson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ben Carroll's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bain. That's good. And it's Ben Carroll with the assist. Ben Carroll's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Shepard. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Thompson. Adams a screen. Thompson passes to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Outside Bain. Carter, a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Bain. Wagner on the wing. Carter, a screen on Eason. Here's Wagner. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Magic trail by 17. Banchero outside. Outside Richardson. Pass to Bain. From deep. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Banchero. And the step-back jumper is good. Banchero's got 16 points now.
No matter where he is on the court, Banchero is a threat to score. He has that type of offensive game.
It's Thompson, high post. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Eason.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Wagner, the pass to Bain. High post, Bataze. Wagner outside. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Knocked away. Now here's Wagner. Right side Richardson. They double team Wagner. Back to Richardson. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Richardson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, big men that can dish the ball like Wagner seem to be the new commodity in the NBA.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Richardson. Thompson passes to Okogie. Finney-Smith, a screen. 4 on the clock. Okogie into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And here's Bataze. 10 points for him. Richardson finds Wagner. Right side Richardson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Richardson's got 5 now.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Richardson. There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Shepard. Up and over Richardson. Offline from the high post. And so it's the Houston Rockets. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Goga Batadze is out there with Banchero. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Banchero. Over Finney-Smith. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Outside Durant. He buries it from 3. Durant's got 32 points.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Batadze. Now Banchero. Takes a 3. Durant pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 15. To the inside. Here's Capella. And it's rejected. Pass to Banchero. Banchero brushes off the contact and sinks the shot.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Durant. For 3. Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Ball stolen. Outside Durant. Here's Shepard. Black defending. Capella with it. Pass to Durant. De Silva with a rebound. Magic trail by 13. Inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Shepard. Black defending. And here's Durant. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Banchero. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Okogie. Pass to Durant. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Banchero outside. That one goes in. Banchero's got 22 points.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Carter, he's checked in for Richardson. And a change for the Rockets. Adams is checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
And Allie, thanks. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Durant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Durant's got 38 points.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Now Black to the middle. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, look, he's a big guy, and Carter Jr.'s playing big tonight. They can't stop it.
Adams with a screen on Banchero. Durant for three. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 41.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Now here's Banchero. Outside Carter. Good D by Finney-Smith. Good. Carter's got 21.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
The Rockets lead by 16. Durant, the pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. Black defending. Pass to Okogie. Adams a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Shepard. Black defending. Another three from Houston.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Black passes to Carter. Black outside. Back to Carter. Now Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Fires from the wing. Carter can't get it to go. Houston has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Okogie's shot is off.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Black, right side. Pass to Carter. Banchero outside. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's Durant. Here's Shepard. Here's Okogie. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Shepard for 3. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Come get it, come get it.
Now here's Banchero. Batase with a screen. Banchero against Durant. Tries the spin move. Floats one. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Stolen by Carter. Here's De Silva. Banchero outside. Pass to Black. Shoots over Shepard. Black, no good. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Now here's Adams. On the wing, Finney-Smith. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Goga Batase.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
The free throw drops for Adams. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bain comes in for De Silva. And then for Houston, Smith. He's checked in for Finney Smith. Eason comes in for Okogie. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard. And Adams drops them both. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Now here's Durant. Here's Eason. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And here are the Magic now, after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Banchero. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Banchero's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside Eason, and here's Smith. Outside Durant. 4-3. Orlando with the rebound. And here's Banchero. Got a piece of it.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Houston leading by 21. Durant with it. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
The free throw drops for Banchero. Houston leading by 18. Now Durant. From 10 feet out. Oh, it's off. Banchero. It's cleared away by Thompson. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Here's Adams. Now Thompson. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. Eason. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Rockets lead by 21.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside Durant. Fires away from outside. Payne with a rebound. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Now here's Adams. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Houston in total control. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's Shepherd. That one's good on the assist from Tate.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Here's De Silva after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Kane. Oh, stolen by Tate. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.